Hey there, it's time to answer some of your questions. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I would say please try and send me your questions on YouTube just so I have them all together in one spot and I'm not looking around on Instagram and all over the place to answer your questions. So the first question I want to answer is about how do you carry your crystal ball with you when you perform? Now, one of the things that you might know is I do my signature routine, which is a crystal ball manipulation, where the ball moves around my hands. It's the crystal ball manipulation, where the ball moves around my hands and I produce smaller balls out of that. So it is a big ball. You can't just hide it in your pocket, so you have to hold it in your hand. So I have a little black bag that comes with the ball, and it's got a little loop. I put the loop on my wrist, and that's how I carry it with me, either in my wrist or in my hands, and I'll place it from on a side table if it's in a restaurant, or just leave it on the side. Now, I am known for leaving this ball all over the place, so if any of you watching this who are at my residencies, you probably are the one who comes and says, "Hey Brendan, you left your ball there." So that happens quite a lot, but that's how I carry my ball with me when I perform. The next question is, how often do you change your material? Now, I don't really change my material a lot. I do the same thing. I've been doing the same thing for the last 5 or 6 years. So what I have is actually sets. That means I have a set of about 4 or 5 different effects, and then I've got set 2 and set 3. So if someone sees me, I know what tricks I have done for them because the first one is set 1. If they've seen me again, I know I can do set 2. Now, I divide my sets into effects. So what I want is every single trick I need to be a different object. I need to be a different experience. So the first one, usually I start with something visually artistic. So in the number 1 set, it's my crystal ball that I do. So I make sure that everyone sees me perform the ball. My number 2 set is the coin and pen routine. So again, very artistic, coins and pens changing places. And then I do some digital dexterity. So my number 1 set, I've got, because I'm not doing coins and pens, I do a coin and pen, but where I make a bigger coin at the end. So it's again a coin and pen routine, but very different routine. And in the other set, with the coin and pen, I want to show some digital dexterity. So I do my elastic band routine where I have the bands in my hands and then I shake my hands and the bands interlaced on every fingers. It's the one I did in the ITV show. Then I want to have some visual eye candy. So I have either in my number 1 set where I'm changing paper into money, or if they've seen that and they're watching the second set, I do the silk through phone or something like that. So it's a visual piece of magic. And then they always say the strongest kind of magic is the magic that happens in their hands. So either in my number 1 set, I'll probably do something like sponge balls, and in my number 2 set, I'll probably do something like double cross. So every single effect is different. I don't even do cards in my first and second set. It's later they call me back again, then I have a few card effects that I do. I'm not really known for my card tricks, but again, to a lay person and a normal person watching this, I'm sure you don't know much about card tricks. So for you, you're thinking, hey, this guy's great at everything. But the honest truth is I'm not very good at card controls and card effects, although I create the illusion that I am. But that's the whole thing about creating illusions, is when I go to a table, I want people to think that this guy is the best magician we've ever seen. And that's what I want you watching this to strive. If you're a budding magician and you're learning, try and think of the best routines you can do, the most artistic, the most impactful routines, and then put that in a set, and then have another set with different routines, and then always try and get better and better at what you do. So I hope that answers your question. I know we went on a long tangent on there, but again, I love talking to you guys. So if you want to see more of this, do let me know. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.